Well, after 98 starts, Spirit of Anzac will be heading to Club Menangle on Saturday night with a different name, Spirit and Soul. I caught up with syndication manager Brendan Micallet to discuss the change of name. Well, Brendan, Spirit of Anzac, 98 starts, will be going around under a new name on Saturday night.
Yeah, probably about 6 months ago, the Department of Veterans Affairs got in touch and they said we can't use the word Anzac commercially, so that obviously includes racing, and being obviously with racing being tied to gambling, they basically said we need to find a new name. We completed a couple of submissions to try and fight it, but in the end it was either sell him overseas, retire him, or change the name. So Spirit and Soul we thought was a reflection of the Anzac, so that's what we went with.
Yes, of course you have to treat their decision with the utmost respect.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course we'd love, he's affectionately known as Spirit at home, so when we renamed him, we wanted to obviously keep Spirit in there, but of course, the Anzacs have done so much for both Australia and New Zealand, and when they said it was regarding the word Anzac, as I said, it's pretty, you get attached to the horses, but it's something that you definitely respect, and, he's still racing for us, so that's the most important thing.
And the name still has a very strong message.
It certainly does, and that's why we went with the name. It was something that, we can still stable name Spirit. He still gets to keep his stable name, but it still reflects what his previous name was, and that was really important to us.
As I mentioned, 98 starts, 14 wins and 23 placings. Not all of those for you, but he's had a very good career under your manager.
Yeah, he's come here and he's just been a really consistent horse. He came here, he won I think it was the Winter Gift Final, going back almost 18 months ago now, and then he had a few feet problems, abscess in his hoof, and then it got infected, so he was out for a period of time there, but he's just such a consistent performer. He always tries his heart out, and that's what we love about him. When we come here, we always know we're a live chance.
Brendan, he's in a very open and competitive race under the care of Joe Connolly. Cam hard to take the reins, and he's drawn well. So can we expect a very bold showing once again?
He's actually just come, I think he's about 6 weeks between runs. He's just had a couple of small little feet issues again, but he's come back good. Joe said his work on the weekend was really good, so over the 2300 I'd assume we probably slide to the pegs and look to finish over the top late.
The success as far as B&M Bloodstocks is concerned continued just a moment ago with My Stella Rose. Impressive win and a wonderful drive once again by Chris Geary, who's in great form.
Yeah, it was a terrific drive by Chris. He drove it really patiently and let her do her best work late, which was great to see. And it was terrific to have Alan and Grand Toulouse get another winner for us. They're doing a great job with our horses. But the stable's going really well and building up some numbers now, which is good, and a bit more consistency, which is fantastic.
The syndication's going well, and very good strike rate as well.
Yeah, we've had over 20 winners from the 30-odd horses that we've sold shares in, which has been terrific. We've got one currently called Matt Quillen. He's trialling tomorrow night at Newcastle for Aaron Gosby, with a couple of shares left for whoever's interested. But yeah, we've worked with the Bathurst Club, Newcastle Club and Wagga Club now, and bringing some members back to the track. And it's always really good to see the thrill that owning a share in a horse brings to the owners.
Yeah, it's always good to see smiles on owners' faces, and a number of them just walked over to the barn following the winner, My Stella Rose.
Yeah, it's a bit of a family horse, My Stella Rose. Grant and Alan themselves have quite a big share in it, and it's all family. Got my uncle and auntie here, and some of Grant's good mates got a share in the horse as well. So very much a family affair, and with every horse that we have, the owners get to know each other and create a bond, and that's what's special about it, is you go there and you cheer on your horse, but everyone else cheers on each other's horses too.
Well, Brendan, good luck on Saturday night with Spirit and Soul.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.